Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, whatever you're watching the Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. Very, very quick one. This video, we're gonna listen to Kobbie mainoo that everybody is talking about. The young man here, that gets make his first debut with Manchester United against Everton. After that, he spoke about the game and the feeling for him making his first debut for Manchester United and a lot of things. So we're going to listen to him, the young man himself, before we dive into the main topic right here. But before then, whatever you are and you want a lot of things right here in Spain, Intercop is the right place for you. You own a ship and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods. Do not go nowhere. Pick the number on your screen and get more information. So like I said, the young man here, a lot of people are calling that if that is a chance, the GFA should get the young man to represent Ghana Black Stars, which we're gonna dive in deep to details like how we do it. But before then, let's listen to the young man himself before we can talk about what we want to share with you right here.
Talk about your debut for Manchester United. How did it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's an unbelievable feeling. I've been at this club all my life, and it's all been building to tonight, and to have my family here watching me, surrounding me, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, were they all here? Was everyone everyone in place?
Yeah, all the immediate family anyway. I think if I brought anyone else, it'd be too much. But yeah, they're all here supporting me. I waved to them after the game and stuff. So yeah, it's brilliant.
When did you find out, and when did you know? How long have you had to think about playing?
Well, pretty much today. Put out the team sheet and I was starting. So it was a bit shocked, but I thought got to do a job.
Well, when you did find out, how did you feel? Any nerves, or were you just thinking, great?
Yeah, I mean, of course, a few butterflies, but more just exciting. I mean, I played at in Old Trafford at the Youth Cup, and I remember that feeling. It was an amazing feeling, and to have that again, it's always brilliant.
And when you were out there, did you feel comfortable? How did you feel it went?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in training with the lads quite a few times, and they all made me feel welcome, all giving me words of advice and encouragement. So, yeah, I felt at home.
And the game was a tough game, wasn't it? I mean, they made it difficult for you, but did you always feel as though we were in control?
Yeah, it definitely was a tough game, physical game, but I believe in the lads, and definitely thought that we always should come out on top, and thankfully did.
I think when you came, I think you were replaced by Casemiro. Not a bad change, but someone I guess you can learn from.
Yeah, definitely to be able to follow him closely and watch him in training and stuff. It's an honour, and for him to come on for me tonight, it's crazy.
You've had obviously, therefore, you've had a little taste of it. But has it made you feel I'd like a bit more of this? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, to stay around it and to keep on getting more games is the ultimate goal. I mean, I want to stay at this club. I've been here for my whole life, so that's the ultimate goal. Yeah.
I mean, in theory, you could have played in the Youth Cup tomorrow night at Stoke, but for the lads who are involved in that, your story shows what is possible here.
Yeah, I mean, Youth Cup was a big part of my season last season. I think it's developed me greatly, and obviously support the lads. I'm going to go down and watch it tomorrow. So yeah, that should be.
So, you guys listen to the young man, how happy he was, and that was last Sunday when he's making his first debut for Manchester United against Everton. He did very well, and that is a good one. A lot of people are calling if that is a chance for him to play for Ghana. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There is no way we will get this young guy, and you guys need to understand it clear. There is no way we will get this young guy. Personally, his age now 18 years or 17 or 18 years. There is no way we will get him, and he even have right to play where he want, and that is in England, who already play for under 17 and under 17 there already. See, Ghanaians, we need to tell ourselves the truth. You see, one thing I notice, we Ghanaians, we can never use our eyes to see new thing. The moment we use our eye to see new thing, we begin to fall in love with that new thing. And the moment maybe that new thing begin to accept us and now be part of our system, then we forget about him. He's a young great footballer, young talent, but he doesn't know how to play football more than Antoine Semenyo. He doesn't know how to play football more than Fatau Isahako. He doesn't know how to play ball more than Yao Yabua. He doesn't know how to play football more than Michael Bedu. He doesn't know how to play football more than Emmanuel Boateng. But why? Because these players already accept us, and these players already are our own, and they don't have access to play for other country again. We don't appreciate them. We don't see the value on them. This is the problem we have. So I want Ghana better, but this young man should remain where he be if he really want to do well. That's the truth. Because all these players I'm talking about here, Yao Yabua, the kind of ball Yao Yabua play, even under 20, under 17, under 17, in the ball that is playing now in the MLS, this young man does not know how to play ball more than Yao Yabua. If we want to be honest, this young man do not know how to play ball more than Antoine Semenyo. This young man do not know how to play football more than Michael Bedu. Even there is a lot of talent players out there. But Ghanaians, we are so interested in new things. The moment something is new, oh, everybody, oh, this man should come, this man should come, this young man should come. Meanwhile, we have a lot of players out there which they are doing well more than this young man. How we do it? If you follow me back 2019, coming 2020, I spoke about this young guy right here when he was very young, playing for Manchester United youth team. I spoke about this young guy here, and I came out a lot of players I spoke about here. Fine, we do not have what it is in Ghana to produce a lot of young talent. So for that reason, we can let me tell you, there is a lot of countries I've been here, I'm seeing so many things. You can have something like a academy or something like an office here in Spain, not necessarily like in Spain, other countries. Then some of the young players, Ghana, how many years now we qualify under 17? How many years now under 20 messing up? I always spoke about the only way you can get these young players to play for you, further you do not have what it is back home to produce players. The only way you can get these young players when they are playing for the youth level. That is the only way you can grab them, because the big countries that have the facility out there for them, their eyes are not on them when they are low side. Call them, let them represent for under 17, under 20. In the moment they go for under 17, under 20, they begin familiar with the country, with the people. So that person, when they pop up in Manchester United or Arsenal, you're not going to suffer to get this player to play for you. But what we do is, we don't have the facilities back home to produce a lot of talent. And those who are in Europe as well, we are waiting to see them. How many times did I spoke about those things here? I go a lot of places. I see a lot of young talent. Day out, day in. Whether Spain, Belgium, Germany, I'm seeing not on TV, I'm seeing a lot of young talent. Where you can invite this young talent to under 17 so that Ghana can qualify under 17 World Cup, Olympic Games, but we are not inviting them. What we are waiting is, oh, these players should pop up in Arsenal. Then we are now fighting that we want to get him. These players should pop up in Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, Everton, Nottingham, Brighton. Then that is where we are now fighting that we want this person to come and play for us. If it is you, be honest to yourself. If it is you being in Ghana, and a player was born in Ghana, facilities are in Ghana, you take care of this young man, and they get to a point, then maybe, and let's say the player parent from England or France or Nigeria or Kenya, came to that player, and as Ghana also want that player to represent Ghana Black Stars, and the player neglect Ghanaians and went to play for Kenya or Nigeria, do you know how many Ghanaians will catch that player? Do you know how many Ghanaians will even talk a lot against that player, parent, simply because you was born here and we take care of you, and you have your country doesn't have facilities and this and that, and now we have facilities here to take care of you and for you to represent us to also get your benefit, and now you say you are going to play for Kenya, you are going to play for Nigeria, or you are going to play for this country and that country. So the only way, let me tell you the truth, the only way Ghana can get a player to represent Black Stars, a player that was born in Europe here, except lest the player gets now to know clearly that no, whether I'm playing for right back, left back, a striker, a midfielder, that player gonna see that okay, this country, whether Spain, Germany, England, any country, any European country, let the player see that no, I'm not gonna get chance because my position, there's a lot of players there. So for me going to play for them, I will not even get playing time. So there is no option. Let me just hold Ghana like that. But any player that are born here in Europe and have a chance, and he knew very well that he's going to get a chance to play for that country, forget it. Look at our pitches. Look at all the time, leaders are coming out, everybody coming out, pointing fingers on players and coaches. But we forget that our leaders are not also improving their side. Even these players, when they are coming to play for Ghana, some will be interested to take money from them. And it is going on day out, day in. That is why some players, when they retire from football, they are now coming out to speak the truth. You listen to Ramford say, under 20 striker. I will come back with a video on that. A lot of players, some players, even Edin Katia, many years ago, they was complaining that people want to take money from him. But the Western world, the Europeans, they will never do that. Father, you have the talent, they will give you the chance because they know that they are not giving you the chance. You are also bringing something to the country. But we don't want to tell. We do not want to tell ourselves the truth. And Ghanaians, the moment they see new something, you are new face for with Ghanaians, you will see we will be so nice, and everybody want you to be around. And the moment you are being around, within 1 month, 2 months, they fed up with you. When Chris Hughton was in Ghana, everybody was talking. Most of the radio stations back in Ghana, personally those who speak the three stations. Oh, Chris Houston, even including myself, I was also talking. But today, when things are not going well, I'm not trying to pull back or this and that. You see a lot of people back in Ghana, they will say, hey, Chris Houston and Otuado is a training count and this and that, and Chris Houston CV is this and that. The moment Chris Houston now in our system, everybody are talking about something else. Why are we like this? We should leave this young man to do his job. We should leave this young man to have peace of mind of what he really wants to achieve with his career. Let his focus with his Manchester United, with his England. There is no way you can get this young guy. So don't deceive yourself. Forget it. Before you will get this young man, unless maybe next game he flop, and England now get to know that but this your first game you was great and we thinking that you're going to be great, but now you are not doing like the way we think, and now it get to a point maybe when they get 26 years, 27 years, they knew that now my career is going, I need to play World Cup, I need to play for national team so that I can get into my CV. That is the only way they can accept to play for you. If not, sit down in your Ghana, forget it. Let's pamper our players that we have. Antonio Semenyo, great player. Fatao Isako, great player. Enes Noma, great player. Yao Yabua, fantastic player. Mohamed Kudus, but because they are our own, we don't see them that they are precious to us. Makebedu, the ball that this guy is playing for the Swedish side. How many times I keep talking about this? But the moment the Swedish national team or the Swedish FA, they wake up and they say they want this guy, that is where our eyes red. The moment you see this guy coming to England to play for any club in England or France, that is where now we want that guy to come and play for us. That is my personal opinion. So thank you so much for always watching the Awini Unity platform. One love.